just finished working out in the compound, and was working on putting together this video. For those of you listening, this is our first in a series of what we hope to call a technique cast. We talked about like Funky Friday and doing some stuff. This video is a little bit longer than maybe our normal technique videos might be. Forgive the sound, it's recorded in a gym with a high ceiling. I think we figured out after doing a couple different things, maybe next time if we have somebody holding the camera that's a little bit closer, the audio quality will come out a little bit better. But again, this is also our first time running through this, so check it out, leave us a review, let us know what you think about it. When we come back and do it next time, we'll hopefully take some of that into consideration, have a couple different camera angles, or if not, just a different camera angle, a closer camera with the audio being a little bit better so we don't have some of the echo from the gym. But again, this is our first time working with that, working on different equipment, mics and stuff like that. And also, for those of you, oh yeah, and the other thing is, like, we also added in the our first time putting the shoes on the mat, so it's got a little mini Rudis review of the wrestling shoe on the mat at the beginning of it as well. That obviously won't be in every technique cast for you guys. And our other goal was, as middle school coaches, also trying to do video technique for some things that aren't for people who have been wrestling for a long time, not just a new fun move or something like that, but just kind of starting it off. And heck, this might be geared toward our guys on our team, but anybody who can use this, great, use it. Today's video is stance in motion. I've spliced the video up a couple spots where if you're listening, it might be weird because one, the echo, and then two, you're not able to see the video. And then where I have made the video go faster per se, like I sped up the video just so you didn't have to watch all of it. It's kind of like spliced up so we got some fast time in there, so it has the funny like little chipmunk sound and talk if we're talking a little bit in there. Stopped it on the parts where I felt like parts that are worth listening. So if you are listening to this, again, forgive the sound quality, go to YouTube, check out the Rudis Wrestling channel on YouTube so you can watch the video. Let us know what you think. Hey, if you think we're completely off base or you got another way of doing something, hit us up. We are coaches, we are learning as well, just like other people, but it's all about sharing knowledge, getting knowledge, learning from one another. We're just trying to put our bit out there, and we're always open to suggestions on things. So forgive the room, it's a bit of a mess, just the weekend getting things ready for school next week. But yeah, just want to give you a quick intro on our technique cast. All right, guys, Russell 6, and we'll catch you next time.
All right, trying the mic out. All right, whichever one we look at, we'll have to do this. Today's deal, we're doing our Rudis review, take 2 or 3, depending on how you want to look at it. It would be the take 2 normally. I don't know how the sound quality is going to be because we are in a gym, but I do have the microphone up here. So, they sound weird at first. I'll do some editing, we'll get all that stuff figured out. I know it's a gym, high ceilings, so it sounds a little bit weird. So we're going to start off with the review part of it. We're going to go put our shoes on the mat, see what it feels like here, and then basic technique. This will be our first technique video for everybody. Technique, we're going to start off with some basic stance in motion, and I wanted to go on like how to engage, like how to get to somebody, because too many people like or run at somebody, or just whatever, middle school. Yeah, so we're gonna hit basic engagement, how to approach, touch. But let's go and get our shoes on. Oh, try to touch out with the sore. So I'm really excited. Yeah. Oh, I did legs. Well, not legs. The wife goes through a workout and ended up being like 100. Really quick, I'm going to stick a little closer to this one just right now. The feel of the shoe is comfortable. That extra cushioning in the sole of the shoe. Like I said, it's got just that tiny little bit on top of the mat. It's probably feel closer to like a street shoe or running shoe, like comfort-wise as far as cushioning. than most other wrestling shoes. So that's kind of a cool little plus. Not necessarily that that's a necessity that you have to have that stretch, but they do feel good, performs well. There's a stretch and a give to the shoe as your foot enters into it.
There's also a nice hugging aspect to it.
So far, I mean, granted, we're not at the streets where it's raining and wet and everything else. We got a stuff, but we've got a really good grip so far. So, yeah. Hey, whereas a wrestling shoe is a wrestling shoe, these are very comfortable, very, very nice. Liking them a lot. Anybody else wants to test out some shoes? Let us know. Be glad to test them out, and go ahead and give it a run. But so far, hey, Rudis top notch. Loving it so far. We're going to get into some technique stuff. First, I'm going to tell the wife that yes, she needs to pick up the boy. Yes, please. All right, so basics. I mean, you can't get any more basic than stance and motion. Plus, that will give us a chance for us to feel the shoe as well a little bit. Forgive the bouncing around. But so let's go ahead and look kind of like a big one. So, and we're going to go kind of quick, so because this is a video, you can record it, or not necessarily record it. It'll be up on YouTube for those of you just listening. We may have to put a disclaimer on this one. Technique video on the podcast, and have you guys just because I want to put it up so people can hear it.
Technique cast.
Technique cast. All right, so our subcast, so we'll call this the Technique cast. You heard it live. As live as can be. All right, so we're gonna hit. First time we're gonna do a square stance. So square stance. So goes here, shoulder width apart. Just kind of a square stance. Now, not necessarily a whole lot of wrestling goes along right here. Really good. Face that way. So you see the side. Notice on a square stance, back is straight, knees bent, knees are in line, shoulder, knees, toes, all in line right there. Great square stance. Really stable. Goes here. Athletes working on something here. This could be kind of defensive. You can set by pushing, step back, or into a stagger stance. Also, a good square stance might come from on the edge, and we could also use a square stance when circling. Now, when I'm talking about circling, wrestling's forward and backwards, preferably less backwards, there's a lot of lateral movement. All right? So when we're talking about lateral movement, we go side to side. So if Coach Stoddard's in a square stance, and he's moving side to side, he's going to shuffle. And notice, as he shuffles, he's never really clicking his heels, because we're not trying to touch our feet together. It's just a good movement here, and it's just a circle. All right? Feet are never good. We're not basketball shuffling. We might shuffle a little bit to do stuff when feet touch, but that's not good wrestling. When feet touch, somebody times it, down I go. All right? So, really quick, we're just going to, or circle edge of the mat, you have a circle, we're going to shuffle here. All right? So, just going to hit square stance for a minute. Okay? Square stance, and we're just going to shuffle around a little bit. So, basic movement, left, right, wake up the screen. There we go. Alright, now, that being said, before we go into our stagger stance, alright, level change, you heard me say it. Level change, basic stance, square stance here. If I level change, we'll still mostly do this from the stagger stance. The level change is just sinking your hips. Boom, down low. Okay, I should be able to touch the mat, out, then go right up. Anytime you bend over to do something, there we go. Alright?
So also look, when he is changing his level, I'm not changing my level, and you see he's now got a solid foot kind of under me now, so he's actually set to right here. That's the importance of those level changes. Is that he can drop below my hips, basically.
Right. Alright. So from the square stance, what we do is go into our stagger stance, which you'll be in the majority of the time. When you toe the line, do all that kind of stuff. Very few people toe the line in a square stance. Some people get kind of close and they go hands down, but for the most part, you can toe the line in a stagger stance, which is just one leg back. All right? Tyler, correct me if I'm wrong, but you're predominantly a right leg lead. Yes. All right? So Tyler's predominantly a right leg lead. All that means is the right leg is in the front. So he's in the stagger stance, elbows in, legs back. It's a little bit more past shoulder apart. Notice if I put hands on him and move him, he doesn't doesn't really have to move so much. We didn't have to back that up, you know? All right, so from that'd be great if you just got, but like he can move from here, you know, but look, he's still standing there, right? I, on the other hand, I think I put on the left leg lead, so same thing, just here, all right? Right here, elbows in, head up, back straight, right down, right down.
And for those who are just now starting out, and say if this is you're a beginning wrestler or you're about a year or two in, it's very good to practice with both legs, but go ahead and get good with one leg. That way you don't have sloppy form with two sides that you're going to fix later on. So get comfortable with one leg. Later on in your career, you'll be able to switch simultaneously. And I mean, it's something you'll see a lot of wrestlers do, and it's really nothing to us. But as a beginner, try to focus on one side first for now, just so you don't jumble your brain. It's kind of like drinking through a fire hose. You know, when you learn to read and write, you're not doing it ambidextrously. You're doing it with one side at a time.
I'll go on the flip side and argue just a little bit. I don't mind like going. But if you are going to do it, practice it and don't do it sloppy. Make sure you have full control over one side before you start doing the other side.
Yeah,
start with what's natural. So if you start in a square stance, start square, and somebody goes two hands on, straight down the center, you have to step back. Whichever leg steps back is probably going to be, well, not whichever leg steps back, whichever leg steps back, the other leg will be your lead leg, and that'll be like your natural lead leg. Alright? So more times than not, I mean there'll be times when Tyler will be able to put his right leg back up push on. More times than not, he's going to step back with his left leg. If he's in a square stance, just to set things off. Alright? Think about it this way, if you're also curious about which way your lead leg is, kick a football, kick a basketball, most people, you're back to the right, so no, that doesn't make sense. I do left leg still.
I'll say I kick with my left leg.
You kick your left leg?
I kick with my left leg.
Anyway, yeah, go ahead, kick the ball. Never mind, scratch all that. Alright, I just did that because that's made sense for me. And I thought about it, I was like, no, a lot of people are still
I guess that can mean that you're better driver. For instance, I have more drive from my left leg than I do my right leg, per se.
Yeah. Alright, so from a stagger stance, you know, we would still be able to move forward, so I'm going to move forward, Tyler's going to move backwards, so we're just going to mirror, image each other just a little bit, just for a little bit of stance and motion, just so you can see how we move. So from here, I'm moving forward, coming in, we're not actually touching anything yet, move to the left, to the right, and we'll notice, we have a tendency when I move to the right or left, I kind of want to start circling. So that's a good thing, because a lot of wrestlers we circle, alright? So stance and motion, just kind of get the idea of moving back and forth, so we'll face both ways. Just do stance and motion, maybe 10-20 seconds, okay? You know, we'll hit level changes since we talked about that, and we won't hit sprawls and concepts yet. Alright, so about 10-20 seconds, just go to the right, just move around a little bit. So stance and motion, alright? So a lot of times we do big old, you know, on one or whatever, but we'll just say, ready, go, stance, here, alright, and motion. Anywhere you are. You can do stance and motion in your bedroom at home. You can do stance and motion in your living room. You can do stance and motion. You don't have to have a mat. You don't have to have wrestling. You're not actually wrestling. You're working on technique. You're working on that stance. And for lack of a better term, this will be your home season in a stance. So the more comfortable you are here, not necessarily I can chill out here sometimes, but we don't want to see you resting, butt up, elbows, elbows off,
T-Rex arms.
T-Rex arms, my favorite animal, okay, right here. That's where we want to be. Stance and motion. Alright?
So, and one more thing, kind of piggyback off what he said, the importance of this stance and motion, these stance and motion drills, is you'll kind of find out later on, you actually have a few different lines of defense, and you don't always want to be defending when they get to your hip. So this stance and motion can actually work with your head and your hands, you know, helping defending off shots. Someone comes in, down block down, you're here, you're staying in your stance, and then you can attack from there. So it's also a good, useful tool to help with your defensive movement. So, you know, for instance, like you mentioned, in terms of boxing and shadow boxing, one thing that Floyd Mayweather was good at was being defensive. And he's not only defensive when you're in close, he's defensive at range where he can slip around you and cut those angles. Same thing goes for wrestling.
All right, this video is geared toward the beginner, with it being just a stance and motion technique video. Notice he mentioned angles and other things, even though we are talking about other sports, so that's great. Now, another thing we're going to talk about really quick before we just go into like when you start a match and you put hands on somebody else is the fact that he already mentioned it, like your first defense is head, hands, and hips. So just being in a good stance is not only good offensively, but it's a good defense. Because when I come in here, his first line of defense is head. So if his head is here, if I can't get past his head, and he's able to move with me, it's hard. So then I come in and then we start to look at hands. He use his hands. And the last thing would be if I wasn't able to catch a shot off, he would use his hips in the sprawling position. Alright? Video. So head, hands, hips, as far as defense, really good stuff. But if you didn't notice, what we want to work on is when you're coming into your opponent, a lot of our guys don't quite know what to do. So they first enter into a wrestling match, we do a stance motion, but when it comes to engaging in physical contact, this is a contact sport, this is wrestling, we do have to be able to touch a person. A lot of our guys shoot from way far out, and this is not going to work. Okay? He can see me coming from a mile away. I might have a great level change. Drop step. He's gone. Alright? So we've got to get close enough. One of the easiest things to do is I want you to step in close, and then I want you to crowd his comfort zone. Alright? So he's here, and then I'm going to go ahead. We're going to just work on ties. Normally I work on coming in, making somebody put their hands on us. And we talk about shots, elbow control, posting, lower ties, other things like that. But notice he came in and he touched here. Alright? So cameras see that. So he's engaging here, which is perfect. This is what I want our guys to do. If I'm going to engage and get Tyler, I want you to post with my back leg in. Okay? My leg goes back. Notice when I came into Tyler's comfort zone, he posted with the hand that was from back there. What this does is this protects his front leg. His hand is still here. So if I'm here, once you try to do that shot, you still have your head and hands, you still have your hand fight. So what we want to do is we want to engage, carry with our back hand. We want to go ahead, and I'm going to work on hitting the club. Now when I say club, I'm not saying club here to the ear. I just want to club, start to shoot. I'm going to club, and I'm going to start serving. Then I can start moving here, and then I can start moving this other elbow, and you control this tie. So club, tie, not ear to ear. Okay? And I'm going to start putting my head in here. If I start pulling this head in, I'm then going to stay ear to ear, and start rotating my head in, and at the same time, pinching my elbow in. Pinch my elbow in, head to head, where I'm looking here. Alright? Now just one more time, so this side can see. Okay, well, pull it in. My elbow drops in, this is sees the elbow here, this is sees the elbow here. My elbow's pulling in, so I'm doing my elbows in tight, and I start rotating toward the head. Alright? Really easy.
For those of y'all see me lifting my elbow up, that's just so y'all can hear. Don't like that.
Elbow should be in before step. So we basically want to come in, and I want to start posting, club, club, post, club, pull, and all those things. Alright? So we're engaging that way. I'm also, the reason why I do this, if I engage, try to attack my lead leg hand, here, I've got a club, whatever, boom. Check that out. I've left no defense. I've got my head, but I've eliminated my hands defense. So I'm not clubbing here, I'm not posting here with my lead leg. None of that's there. Okay? I'm doing that with my back. Boom. Boom.
One more thing is that you see that club and that post that's coming with a purpose. He's using it to set stuff up. He's not doing it just to do it. So he's not sitting there tapping the head like you'll see a lot of newer guys do. So keep that in mind.
Kind of get a little scared, they come in and they do this thing. And also look what I did. Okay? When you're extending out with straight arms, generally not a good thing. Right? When you extend out with straight arms, the coach is going to be able to level change and or post. Alright, so we're kind of exposing this thing. Level change, in. Okay. Level change, post, boom, alright? Not attacking straight arms here. Alright? So everything is short elbows. Alright, I feel weird because I'm trying to get above cameras. Really? Short elbows, you know, when we coach, we have all the guys on one side of us. This is new for us. moves. All right, so
Could just do two kind of like that next time.
we could try. So I was kind of thinking of if I saw something that was weird,
Yeah.
then maybe we just switch to the other side.
Yeah.
Why not? All right, so again, stance. When I'm coming in, I'm going to engage my bad knee, or my bad leg hand. Right? It's either the post, circle, post, snap, circle, or club, when I club. Notice this is very important. Club, even though it's around the head, is not to tie up here to here, but it's to tie up to bring my elbow in to my side and cause me to look into my person. So that keeps me from being ear to ear. And I don't want to hear. I want to hear. Okay? So if I plug and pull, I rotate it to the neck, I rotate it to the side, and I'm able to then create an angle, change levels, shots here, whichever way you want to do. Right? A little untraditional there, but I'll be rotating my angle, probably going outside or something. But I want to cut that angle that way. Alright, so just really quick, you just take turns. We'll go A-man, B-man. I'll let Tyler be A-man. Say, I'm just going to stance. I'm not going to react. I'm just going to post, do what he wants, move me around a little bit, okay? So, while at the same time, B-man is always getting a good workout because they're always trying to stay in the stance. So I'm not going to be a bad workout partner. You get your stance, you start, and I'm like,
No good.
this is not any good stance that you cannot get any good work. Alright? So, here, stance, so A-man, club, okay.
So you're probably seeing a few things we'll get to on later videos. So don't be afraid if something you saw in here wasn't exactly something you know yet, but it will come.
Yeah. And again, a lot of this video also was kind of our Rudis break-in. So we just decided on, and here's something of just stance in motion. Move around, feel the shoe. Roughly 15 to 20 minutes of stance in motion and moving around. Shoes feel good. Like them. Rudis again, can't say enough good things about the product that we got going on right now. Another product, look for it. Just Heart Design will be Quantel. Hit us up with the compression shirts, fight shorts, and a t-shirt for the wrestling team for our Eagles gear. And then I think the overwhelming favorite was the gray t-shirts.
Yeah, I think so.
So I think we're going to set it up, we're going to pick some sizes, make a placement for an order of gray shirts and our Rudis wrestling fight shorts. Stay tuned, all coming up with good stuff. Next video, shots, at least some offensive stuff so you can see level change shots to a finish. Alright? What's up? And Funky Friday will get more fun.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Rest of 6.
Six.
Bye bye.